Okay, hi. This is the first video in the Elijah 16 multiverse. I'm here joined with my dog, Jimmy. He loves laying in the sun, so he's laying in the sun. He's a very nice dog. Um, this channel is just gonna be basically me ranting, just yapping. I just spit on myself. Just yapping about whatever. Maybe it'll just make me feel more reflective. It's like a video diary, I guess. I journal from time to time, but it takes a while. You got to write everything down. Um, and I feel like maybe I love writing. Writing, I feel like really lets me express myself, but just speaking straight from the mind, so also would help me a little bit. So that's what the point of this is. I wanted to talk a little bit today about like depersonalization. Um, I just yapped for like 4 hours straight. No, I feel I've been doing a little bit of research for a while now, I guess, for a while, like on why I feel the way I do sometimes. Um, I just feel like literally not alive most of the time, I guess, going on autopilot, what have you. Um, I say a lot, so I guess you're gonna have to deal with that. Oh, Jimmy's crying because he doesn't like me saying uh instantly says it again. But the past few years, I've noticed more and more that like as I live my day to day, I just don't feel like I'm in control. The perfect way to describe it, and the perfect way that also like the definition of depersonalization or how like scholars whatever describe it is like you're watching your life like it's a movie. You're watching yourself through your own eyes, and it's a very weird experience. And it's not even an experience, just like how I am every single day, and it's weird. It's not even like I can't necessarily find why it's bad. It's just very strange, and I don't like it. And it doesn't make me feel like I'm in control or like I'm alive or like I have anything to do with myself. I'm separate. My mind is separate from my body. My body's separate from my mind, and that's not comforting. Um, it's horrifying because days just pass. I feel like a lot of people feel like this. I'm definitely not the only one. Days just pass by. There's nothing you can really do to stop it. It just becomes a blur of repetition, and that sucks. I don't want to live my live like that. Because I'm not happy like that. I don't think anyone should live like that. Um, so I researched it, try to diagnose myself, find out what I was going through so I could find ways to kind of curb that a little bit. Um, and because I'm feeling like this, a lot of the time, I'll just do things, say things that that I shouldn't. I become careless. Um, because it's like I just want to see what happens. It makes me feel alive. If you're saying something completely out of pocket in a certain situation. I'll be mad if this is not saved, by the way, because sometimes I'm recording this on photo booth, and sometimes the videos just do not save. Like it's I don't know why it sucks. Um, but as I was saying, sometimes I'll just say certain things to get a reaction out of people, or just see this is a mess with people. Just see how far I can take it, or see what I can do to make me feel something. Um, 'Cause something's better than nothing, right? Even if it's a kind of a bad thing. Um, and I don't like doing that because sometimes, like, I wish I could. I have many contradictory feelings and thoughts and ideas about myself, but sometimes I feel like I want to say things, everything that's on my mind, and then the other part of me is like, wait, you already do that. You already do that a lot, and it's mean sometimes. You got to stop doing that. But I don't know. I don't know. I, there's nothing more I can say about that. The other day, yesterday, I was walking my dog, Jimmy. He's a very kind dog. I love him. I was walking him, and everything just felt so out of the ordinary. Like my hands did not feel real. They kind of don't feel real right now as I move them. I'm not connected to them at all. It just feels like it's strange. It feels like alien. It's like someone's like picking me up or something. I don't know. It's weird. But I was just like super. The sky was a strange color. It was super strange. And I just like moved my hand out. I tried to feel my face. And it was just like it felt alien. Like my skin felt like a foreign object. Like if I touched a window or something, that's what it felt like. Um, and that was weird. It was weird, and I didn't like it. Um, I don't like this feeling of depersonalization. I researched some ways that could help stop this, and people said just being more aware of what you're doing in the current moment. So like if I'm outside, I'll take a moment to myself and just be like, I'm outside. I'm sitting here. I feel the wind. I'm here with my dog Jimmy. I tried doing that a few times. I'm not really sure if it worked out, if it worked for me. Um, but I'm trying to find different ways to sort of stop this feeling of derealization. One person said that they just convinced their brain that that it's normal, and now it just feels normal. I don't know if I want to do that because I remember I probably felt like this for a while now, but I remember there was a time where I didn't feel like this, and I'd like to go back. I just want to feel alive. I don't want to live my life on autopilot. If you live your life on autopilot, what are you doing? You're just going through the motions uh to survive. I don't want to live to survive. That's horrible. Unfortunately, it's just how it is a lot of the time. I feel like that's partly why I wanted to record this in the first place. Just to talk and reflect, even if it's pointless, even if I'm talking about nothing most of the time or going in circles over and over again. I feel like talking about what I'm going through, like verbally expressing, is still important because so much of everything is just pent up inside. I don't feel like that's healthy. Um, and like, even though I'm literally talking to a camera right now, it's still an instrument. It's a vehicle, I guess, of expression. Um, and so I think this is a good step in the right direction. It's like this is healthy. Um, I feel like I also just need to take things slower, if that makes sense. I need to physically do things slower. I need to take not the easy route, not even like the hard route. I need to do things consciously. Um, I get like so sucked up in trying to do things fast, and I don't know why. It's like, what am I? I'm trying to finish this so I can go on my phone and do nothing. Um, I just try to do everything fast, and I don't feel like that's good. I always have to have some sort of entertainment or some sort of thing going on. I'll have to wash or listen to music while I wash dishes, or I'll have to watch TV while I fold clothes. It makes it like more enjoyable, but it also just makes there's more things all around me, and it just becomes a lot of noise. I find that sometimes when I'm walking and I'm listening to music, I wear these AirPods. They're noise canceling, and it's so weird. Like it was cool at first. So I used to not wear headphones in public. It was cool at first. I was like, whoa, I can. My favorite songs, they're going mobile. I can hear them whenever I want to. But now it's just like it's not real, and it becomes so strange. Like I don't actually know what's going on in reality. Like I'll be listening to some music and then I'll pause it and I'm like, oh wait, this is actually a really peaceful moment. Like there's nothing, it's chill right now. And I'll be listening to some like, whatever. Um, and I don't think that listening to music is while I'm doing things is that good. I love music. I really do, but it's just I feel like it contributes more. It's like these feelings of depersonalization. Um, yeah, I just gotta take things slow. I got this book. It's very long. It's not boring, but it's like slower. Um, Angle of Repose, and I'm about 100 pages in. I like it so far, but I just I've been reading with the audiobook. Like I haven't been like doing dishes. I've literally just been like in front of the book reading along with the audiobook. Mm. And I feel like that keeps me focused. And I'm not a book snob. I'm not gonna be like, oh, it's using an audiobook is cheating. So I don't, it doesn't matter. Especially if I'm literally right in front of it. Like I get, if you're using an audiobook and cleaning the house, you won't retain as much information because you're multitasking. But anyway, I just feel like using an audiobook, I'm taking the fast way out. Like I'm not a fast reader by any means. Um, so I feel like I have like this kind of need. I want to just read it without the audiobook because I think that'll challenge me because it's a pretty long book. I think that'll challenge me to just sit with myself, just sit without any noise, just with reality, just sit with reality for what it is, um, and not having to depend or rely on something like an audiobook to help me read, because then it becomes like a crutch. The last, like, I guess 2 or 3 books I read using audiobooks, and like it's not like I forgot what happened. I remember the book. It just doesn't feel as physical. I also read them on my phone too. I didn't have a physical copy, so it didn't feel as physical. Um, I just want like this physical connection with myself and reality. I feel like I need to build. Oh, sorry, Jimmy, I'm disturbing him. I feel like I need to build that connection to myself and reality. That's what I'll call this video, me versus reality, me versus reality. Um, yeah, I think if this video, please, I hope this video saves. I hope it does. But I guess the whole point, the conclusion that I made in this video is to just live more consciously, take things slower, because it's easy to get caught up in whatever, just noise, a lot of noise that ultimately contributes nothing, adds nothing to your life, and just kind of doesn't help you. Just it's just wasted thought space. And so I feel like I need to live. I'm going to live more consciously. Yes. Elijah 16 signing out. Say bye, Jimmy. Bye, Jimmy. Okay, please save.